from this. It's still bleached. This is Cassie and this is blends right in. Okay? So, first things first, I'm the realist. Drop it down. Okay. First things first. Your wig cap. This is the one I'm using. This is to make the wig. Or you could get a different one. You get the spandex one. It doesn't matter. But make sure it says wig cap to like make a wig. Not the one you wear under the wig. Okay? So this is a 13x6 frontal. So this does take up a lot of space. Okay? So just pay attention. Okay? So I got that down, that down, that down. Okay? And keep pulling tight on it. All right? Hold on. So I'm going to take it off. They'll stand now. I'm going to show you. So this is how it looks, and this is where it ends. Okay, now I'm going to turn it around. You guys see? It like ends the same place. It ends around the same place. So that's what I like to do. I like to turn it around, right? And see what's going on back here. Because if you see what's going on back here, it'll be like, okay, my wig is crooked. Okay, because some people only pay attention to the front. I like to pay attention from the back. And by the way, my head is a size 23, so that's why I got size 23. Because if you order wigs, if you guys like were wondering why that number is there, because on Amazon, this is where I got it from. Understand? They have mannequin heads, something to fit your head exactly. So by me putting the wig on, the cap on here, it's gonna fit to my head more because of the fact it's my exact head size. It's not shaped like that, but it's like my exact head size. This is supposed to be a size 23. Because when I order full lace wigs or like a whatever type of wig from like somewhere else, they'll ask you what type of cap size you have. Small, medium, or large. Usually everyone is a medium. Now if you have a really, really big head, you're a large, but I'm a medium. Okay? So now, you guys see. Do you guys see? Okay, let me open it a little bit. On this side, it's, wait, which one? On this side is lower. And up here is higher. So I'm going to see why. So I'm going to take this down. I'm going to take this down and put it to where it can be like this, about the same as the other side. Because that just makes sense, doesn't it? Okay. I want to do the same thing with this side. Because now this side was too high. Gonna put it down here. You guys see? Okay, now look. About the same length, right? Now come back to the front. Basically, you gotta just keep checking. You gotta keep checking how it looks, how it's looking. You gotta keep doing that. Because if not, it's gonna look like, who done it and why? That's how it's gonna look, and I'm being honest. I'm being so totally honest, right? In the front, I'm just gonna pin down the back. I like how it looks in the front. So that's good. Finally. And I'm gonna tell you, it takes me a little while to adjust my wig. So now what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna pin it down. Pin it down, like pin it. I'm just gonna put this over here. Crazy. But trust me, trust the process. Trust the process. I'm telling you, trust it. It's gonna look crazy at first. It's always gonna look like that. Okay? It's gonna look crazy. It's gonna look clumpy. And this is how it's looking in the back. Okay? Here. And go under and pull it, pull it, keep pulling. Just keep pulling until it gets to the end. That's the anchor. You just settled the anchor in. So now you're going to sew again. Right? And this is the frontal. This goes first before anything. And you want your frontal to be very secure. So that's why after I just went through the loop, I pulled it like twice just to make sure it's secure in there. Because sometimes it may not be. And you go under again. And it's repetitive, guys. Sometimes you may get stuck, just pull it. It'll come through. Or sometimes if it really doesn't want to come through, it could, like it done made a knot in itself, you just undo it. Don't just get aggravated and cut and then not pay attention because you may cut your frontal. And that's the last, and I mean the last thing you want to do. So as you're doing it, just hold your frontal. Oops. Hold your frontal, like hold it. And you want to sew to the end of the frontal as much as possible. You don't want to sew too, you know, like close. You don't want to sew all. You don't want to sew up here. You don't want to sew up there and be like, no. You sew at the end here, because this is where it's holding. It's holding here. That's where it's holding. And you just sew. I know it's looking bunched up, but that's just like where the anchor is. I'm going to cut that off at the end. Okay? And you just keep doing the same thing.
She's coming out because I don't have time for this today. Try not to make knots because to start over and put another anchor in the middle of the frontal is like really, you know. Yeah, I don't have time for that. So I'm going to sit there and keep doing that. And I didn't like how right here was sewed anyway because it was like a little, what's the name? And any other time I would have left that and I would have kept going even though it's like type pokey. Not pokey, but like this was where I didn't pull the frontal down and sew. I just sewed it.
Okay, the frontal is sewn on, guys. So because all the bundles are the same length, it doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna be doing it like, and these bundles are still wet, by the way. If you guys were wondering end of the wig. So I literally take my T-pin. Take the T-pin into the end and I connect it to the frontal like that, and I connect it. Then I run it across like this. T-pins is basically to help you. And I run it across like this. And then, wait, do I put under? And remember, I want to set that anchor. That's why you did what you did. And why it won't go through, because you set an anchor for it. Right. So you go again. Go under. Set that anchor. Okay. Here we go with the freaking knots. I absolutely hate, this is the one thing I hate about when I'm making a wig. Like, sometimes knots come out of nowhere. That's the one thing I hate about it.
And I just like connecting it to the frontal. I do it twice just to make sure it is there. Okay? And the fold over method is this. When you don't cut the track, you fold it over and then you start sewing the opposite way. Like I told you guys, I like doing left to right. And now I would sew
right to left. That's the only time you should be doing it that way if you're doing the fold over method. If you're not, then honey. I don't know what you're doing, sweetheart. I don't know. I don't understand. So, like I said, fold over method. You fold the track over. You see why it's called the fold over method? Because you fold it, instead of cutting, you fold it, you flip it over, boom. And then I'm gonna take a T-pin, put it right here, boom.
I do put my bundles very close together, one because I want all of it to fit, I don't want it spaced out. And this time I really will be putting it close because I have 4 bundles to go, and I want all bundles to be able to fit in here.
Okay guys, I'm finally to the top. I did like the mid top off camera, just for the simple fact that it's really repetitive, you know what I'm saying? You just keep going. Like I was saying, I forgot I had 4 bundles to put, so it like got really tight, so I had to basically squeeze all these bundles in here and make it work. I mean, it's still gonna be slayed, of course, but I love how full it is. These 4 bundles was gonna fit in his head. I was not about to have 1 bundle in his head. And it was already thick with just 1 bundle. It was so full and thick with just that one in the head. And my sister was like, where you gonna put the rest? Like, where you gonna, she was like, you gotta double it. I was like, you're right. Started doubling it. Still was a little bit of space. Of the mannequin head. Please don't tell me I sewed the wig on here. I sewed the wig. This is the wig, right? So now that you see it, you're gonna cut along, you're gonna cut this part off. So of course, you don't want this part to show under the frontal. So you cut along that. Try not to cut your hard work that you did. So cut along it. Don't cut the lace. Don't cut the lace. Don't cut the lace. If you cut the lace, just kill yourself. Don't kill yourself. But you're gonna be very upset because you just did all of that just to cut the lace. Because if you cut the lace, it's like you basically messed up. You messed up the whole thing. That's something you can't fix, especially with hair. Like with makeup, you could fix it, add more makeup or something like that. But with frontal, you, especially this, like once you cut the lace, that's it. It's not like you could re-glue it back or anything like that. It's like, that's it. You're just gonna have to do everything you did all over again. So this is how it's looking, right? So that's it. This is the wig, very thick. I'm telling you guys, very, very thick. Oops. Okay.